For me, taking care of the kayak is just part of the trip. Fishing's all about confidence, from the rod in your hand to the lure that you've got tied on. So spending 10 minutes on this routine now means peace of mind because the boat is already clean, inspected, and ready to launch, so I'm just focused on finding the fish.
The Reel Yaks kayak requires a little bit different maintenance than other kayaks. Here's your 3-step maintenance routine that I'll go through every once or twice that I go on the water. And you need 3 things. 1, you need an Allen wrench. 2, some WD-40. And lastly, you just need a garden hose and some access to water. That's it.
Like I mentioned, this isn't anything complicated. Some of these are recommendations straight from the Reel Yaks owner's manual, and a couple are just habits that I've gotten into and have found have worked. The first thing I do is give the entire kayak a good rinse with the hose. My goal isn't to make it spotless. I'm just washing away dirt, sand, mud, and anything else that might have been built up during the trip. I also rinse the mesh seat. It dries quickly anyway, but after a day on the water, especially in the Texas heat, it's really nice to wash away that sweat before I store it. While I'm at it, I make sure to spray each of the locking latches to flush out any sand or grit that might have worked its way inside. Once everything's rinsed off, I let the kayak start drying while I move over to the prop drive. Next, I remove the propeller with an Allen wrench. It takes about a minute, and more often than not, there's some grass or some weeds that are wrapped around the shaft after a day of fishing. Cleaning that out now is quick, and it helps me keep everything running really smoothly, and it gives me a chance to inspect the prop before the next trip. And again, this is just a quick post-trip routine. Reel Yaks also recommends doing a more complete cleaning and re-greasing about every 3 to 6 months, depending how often you use it. By now, the kayak's usually dry, so there's just one last thing I do before putting everything away. The last step is spraying a little WD-40 on each of the 5 latches. This is one of those things too that Reel Yaks recommends in the owner's manual. After spraying each one, I open and close the latch a few times to really work that lubricant into all those little moving parts. It only takes a minute or 2, but it keeps the latches opening and closing really smoothly. Again, this routine has worked really well for me after my trips. If you're doing saltwater trips, I'd probably be even more thorough than this routine.
So that's the entire maintenance routine. I do it after every 1 or 2 trips on the water. It only takes me a few minutes, but hopefully it keeps my Reel Yaks kayak in really good condition for a long time. If you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments. I'll see you on the next one. Tight lines.